Hello, welcome back. I apologize ahead of time for the voice if it sounds weird, because I literally just like rolled out of bed and was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna spark. Uh, Apparently this year, Side Games decided it really wanted me to not have a spark. For the past like probably year to 2 years, I've always been able to keep one spark in my back pocket just in case. But this year they dropped Summer Sturm, who I sparked for. And Summer Magissa. Well, Summer Sturm, who I was going to spark for, who then I got, and then I ended up sparking for Summer Magissa, and then now they dropped Grand Percy, and as a Fire Lord player, albeit a free to play one, I kind of just I got to go because his weapon's like super fucking busted. So here we are. So like always, we're just gonna go over the like what's sparkable. The main reason, well, one of the main reasons I'm doing this because there's still other characters that I don't have that I could use. All right, so obviously my spark goal is Percy. Depending on when we get him, will dictate whether or not this video actually goes out. Because if we get him early, then I'm just not gonna spark, so I can save up again. If we get him towards the end, then we'll just keep going and we'll spark someone else because there's a lot of characters still in here that I haven't gotten. So Percy's the main goal. For sparking along the way, really I hope I can get Cag, Leona, Narmaya, Poseidon, Fediel, or Andira, because those are all characters I don't have and they'd be really good for my grids. So you know, the issue is that like I don't know, I guess like Percy might be replacing Valentine Vera for me. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Because I have Willness and I'm like a hardcore Willness Willness fan boy. So actually I guess we'll start it off by doing this. Just I forgot I had this SSR ticket. We'll just see what we get. But I hope everybody's been having a good week. I know it's been a while since the last time I put a video up because I'm not really consistent with it. Gold Moon, okay. Oh wait, no, this is a vintage weapon. This is oh wow, I think that's the first time I've gotten a Gisla. Cool. I didn't record the third spark that I did. I've done. I'm pretty sure I've recorded I think 2 sparks, and then I think this is like the 4th spark because I had a lot saved up. But all right, here we go. We're gonna go in. We're gonna again hope for Percy. If we get him early, you guys will never see this video. If we get him late, no, or if we have to end up spiking for him, we'll be sad if we do. But hopefully we can get some other characters along the way because that'll be nice. Go back down here, get these single draws. But yeah, so I hope everybody's been doing well. I've been doing pretty good. I had to get a new mouse recently because my mouse decided to finally give up after 5 years of use. But luckily the mouse that I use was on sale and we got it for really cheap. And oh, holy shit. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's 2 grand weapons because this is Leona. Let's go. Yeah, that was 2 grand weapons in one pull. Let's go. We'll do the other 9. All right, that's a good start. That's a good start. Hopefully we can get I'm really hoping for Fediel and like Narmaya from these pulls because the Narmaya especially because like a lot of the win favored content tends to be kind of balanced around you having Narmaya, and I don't have her grand version. And then Fediel is because I have Lich, and those two together are very, very powerful. So hopefully we can get either of those. I also will take Andira because that's like I think she's the one of the last couple Divine General characters I don't have. I have everybody else except for Vikala and Andira. So if we can get them, we can get closer to completing that collection. So that'll be pretty fun. But it kind of just depends because you know how gacha games be. RNG be RNG. Hopefully, if anybody sparked to this banner, you were able to get what you wanted, or you were able at least to get it early. Knowing my luck, we're probably gonna have to end up sparking for Percy since we started out with 2 grand characters. Even since we're not getting any more like rainbows right now. Part of me didn't want to do this. Like, cause I was just like, it's only like, it's Percy, like he'll be available at all times. I kind of wanted, like part of me wanted to save up for Halloween in case they dropped the Halloween character that I wanted, or Christmas, but then I was just like, ah, you know what? It's kind of whatever. I don't. This is Grand Keg. Holy shit. It's kind of whatever. So far, apparently my decision to draw was good. That's 2 grand characters. Well, technically it's 3 because I got Grand Fairy's weapon off of the go, and then that's the new fire summon, which I think is pretty good because of the call. So apparently it was a good idea for me to pull, especially this early in the morning, because I was gonna do it last night, but I decided not to. But yeah, so far my decision to pull today, like this morning, is working out. That's also a second one, so I don't have to use too many sunstones, which I have a crap ton of, so I'm chilling. So we're at 100. We're a third of the way through. With already like we got 2 new grand characters, and technically 3 grand total because we got Fairy's weapon, but I already own Fairy, so that was a gold moon. I have 100, I think like 80 something gold moons, so I have enough for a Zero pick ticket if they do release a character down the line that I want, which is one of the main reasons I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh, is this? Oh, this is SSR Jin. I haven't had him yet. That's cool. New character. I'm just, y'all know me, I'm content if it's new characters. Like, I don't even care if they're like super OP or anything. Like, I just like getting new characters because you never know when they're gonna like update them and make them fun, even if they're like kind of weak. So honestly, my light team is pretty stacked because I have Grand Jan, and I have like Summer Halmal, and I have Nihan, and now I have like Grand Kag. So it's just kind of like it's just there. Like, I have like all the good like light characters right now. The only like, I guess, good light character I don't have is like 5-star Song, because I just cannot be asked to do that grinding. Like, she's not even full limit break for me, so you know, I've been slacking a bit on full limit breaking the whatchamacallit, the Eternals. I have Octo and 6, and that's another grand character. What is this? I'm not complaining. This is insane. This is definitely my best like drawing session period. Period. I've never gotten this many grand characters in like one session. There's Izmir, the regular. Oh, finally I have Izmir on this account. I have Izmir on my alt. Actually, I have like Izmir and Summer Izmir on my alt. So this is the first time I've gotten a regular Izmir. Even though Yukata Izmir would have been nice to have, but she's not currently available. Okay, so we got Aglovale and Tor. Nice. I don't know if I don't know if they're any good. I didn't really look at them. We're almost 2/3. We're past the halfway point, but we're almost 2/3 through, and we're already winning, in my opinion. To be honest, like, even if we have to end up sparking Percy, because like, bro, all those grand characters, like, it's just there's no L here. Like, this is just all straight W's right now. We've gotten at least 1 that I wanted, and then, well, 2 that I wanted, because I also wanted like Grand Kag. So oh, I almost got excited. I don't remember what the weapon for Anderson is, because I'm hoping I get Anderson for like regular characters, but she's also a really good pickup too, because I also wanted her. That's the Yakuza girl's sister. I forget what her name escapes me at the moment. Sorry for you fans out there. But I also like am missing her sister too, so that'd be nice to get so I can 5-star her. But speaking of, apparently Kawa mistake, or yeah, Kawa mistaken is supposed to be like this month's 5-star, which will be interesting because I have him. Because I have most of the 5-star characters. But we'll see how that goes out. All right, so we have 8 pulls left. I'm hoping for a Fedial or a Fedial Narmaya. That's on the way to the Spark. Because those are characters that could really help push those teams up to like the next level, right? Especially Fedial, because I have well, actually either one of them, because both of like Fedial, like I have Lich, so they like my Dark would be completely set, and then I have like Summer Magisa, so I'm chilling. For Narmaya, she just works, like, right? Like, there is no like setup, like she just works. Let's go! Let's fucking go! But we are I'm telling you, this gacha, this Spark, Nothing but W's. Nothing but W's right now. Oh my god. Can we get Narmaya too on the way there? Or Indira? Probably not. Probably. Bro, this is another grand weapon. That's EO's grand weapon. I have had him since launch. Like, well, since he like came out. I've barely ever used him though, because he's kind of hard to use. But no, it was too much to hope for a Grand Naru. But it's okay. Like we're winning. Like straight winning. Like I'm like big old grin on my face. Like I'm straight cool. The only thing I could really want from this is like Anderson, because I really want Anderson because he's so fucking cool. But I almost burned the spark for him when he came out for the story, because I was like, bro, that's so fucking sick. But I resisted. I couldn't. I just couldn't do it in good faith, or good conscience, I mean. All right, and then the last one, it's probably just gonna be SRs, but I already said we came straight winning. Yep. So we can get Percy, get his busted ass sword, and then call it, and then that's just it. That's it. That's a wrap. We'll go look through everybody we got, because I already it's a bit of a spread this time around. Like this is insane. Also, this sword's like just incredibly powerful for fire, period, because like all of fire's grids like synergize with this sword, because it's 4 weapons of the same weapon group are equipped. If you're playing Magna, you have like 4 ancient XX. Like you have 4 ancient twigs, because that's the only, like that's literally the only thing we have right now is just 4 twigs. So you already have, and then on top of that you have the Primarch sword, and then you have what was the other one? If you have the Proving Ground weapon, which they still haven't done a re-one of, I'm so mad of, because I don't have I'm probably gonna have to just start buying it from the stupid daily point shop. The rerun sword for the skill damage, that's another sword you put in there. Like there's a lot of swords in fire that you run in grids. And then for primal, if I'm mistaken, a lot of them run katanas, because I see a lot of people running that katana fire chick. And then you have a nice little small boost to fire allies attack and match XP. This is more for primal grids, because Magna, we're not going to boost this. It's a nice little boost, but not that big of a deal. Right, so we still didn't get Grand Naru or Poseidon. Which of the 2 of those, or Indira, which of the 3 of those, Naru or Indira would have been nice, because my win grids, like my win teams kind of scuffed. So we'll check out real quick what the oh my god, look at all these. We'll look through all the characters we got. It's like this is stacked, y'all. Like this is ridiculously stacked. So take that off. All right, so we sparked Percy. He was our spark goal, so we ended up having to spark him, which is fine. To be honest, I mean, I also wouldn't have been mad if they gave me like 2 Percy swords on the way up, right? Like I'd have been big chilling. But we got Fediel. What the hell is her name? Yakuza girl's sister? I forget. I'm not even gonna front. The new Aglovale and Tor. Regular Izmir, which for me is pretty exciting, because I can, a 5-star her. Also, don't forget that from now on, like if you have a character that can be 5-star, even though they're not very good right now, 5-star. Get them 5-star them and get them to 100, because with Yingwei, we found out that like any 5-star character is now on notice for getting an update for stances, since that's newly introduced, and they have to be level 100 for it. I'm still in the process of leveling that punk to 100. Even though he's not really a main priority for me, because I have a pretty good water setup already, because I have Vajra and Water Zeta and a bunch of other good water units. But like, I'm still working on maxing out Luffy. He's at 93, and then maxing out Anne, who's at I think like 95, 96. After which are then going to be put on pause, because I need to get Kag, Fediel, Renheiser, and Percy up to running. Oh, and Leona, like all up to like up and running to 80, and especially like her. But just make sure you get them to 5 stars and get them to 100, like even passively, especially if you have the skips. Like you just put them in your skip teams and then just skip through them. When you do like Arcarum, and when you're just if you're at a point where you just like one-shot things while you're grinding for bosses, just put them in the back end in those teams, so they can just passively collect XP. That's like my advice. So that way, you're not like me scrambling now to get people to 100. But you know, I just got lucky that the element that got the first stance swap is water, so I don't really need him. Like any like he's pretty good, but I don't really like need him. So I'm just kind of just chilling and getting other things leveled up. But yeah, so you know, we got Percy, Fediel, Renheiser, Grand Cag, Grand Leona, which is, I think I own all of Leona's versions now because I own her Yukata version. And then we got regular Jin, Yakuza sister, Algavale, and Tor, and Izmir. We also ended up, well, actually the summons in the mailbox. We also ended up getting 2 Hekates, however you want to pronounce them, which is pretty nice. I really wasn't expecting to get the summon. She has a field that she brings out, so for her call. So that's gonna be interesting to try out because I don't have Alanan. So you know, because when it comes to evokers, the only evokers I have are Frau and Teresa, because waifu. But yeah, that's pretty much it though. That was the spark. It was a really good spark. I hope, like always, that if you guys sparked on this banner, that your spark was at least as good, if not better than mine. Because believe it or not, there are people that probably sparked better than I did. They probably ended up with like all these grand characters and like 3 free Percy swords. But I'm just big content. I'm just you know, little free to play guy who just kind of does these videos from time to time. We have 15,000 crystals left over, so at least there's that. It basically just means, you know, we're back at the bottom and now we got to grind up, but it's better than 0 crystals, so I am perfectly happy with it. But like always, thank you for watching. If you liked what you watched, maybe you can come check me out on Twitch if you'd like. I don't generally stream Granblue, but if enough people show up, I'd be willing to do it. But I hope everybody's had a good week, and I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one.